Hello, class. I would like to show you in this brief video recording the indications for assignment number 2. By this week, you should have already the approval of the business that you will be working with during the course. You propose that business and you should have already gotten that approval. So basically, that business that you selected will be the one that you will use as a case study for the next assignments. And this assignment, the first thing you have to do is give a outlook of the business, the industry in which that business is, competitors, etc. So here's section A. What first you have to provide in your report for this assignment is the North American Industry Classification System 6-digit code. Your business is categorized under a 6-digit code according to the 2022 version of this classification system, which is the latest version. So make sure to provide that 6-digit code. And then number 2 briefly tells some national, state or regional industry trends, or maybe global trends. That's something you can do as well. But since your business is operating in a specific location, focus more on the state or national and of course the local. Number 3, describe what are the business products and services offered, right? Tell me a little bit, what is that business selling in the market? And 4, who are the main competitors? Who are the other businesses that compete for the same customers or similar customers because they offer similar goods and services? Section B, you will have to report a SWOT analysis. Remember that SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So from a marketing perspective, just provide 2 or 3 of each of these components in a table like the one you see on your screen. It doesn't have to be very long, but you have to remember that the strengths and weaknesses are internal things that are under the control or depend on the company, while opportunities and threats, they are external factors that are out of the control of the firm. So that'll be section B, in which you provide a table with a couple of elements in each quadrant. Section C, for this, what you have to do based on the previous 2 sections, you have to identify a promotional objective, 1 or 2 at the most, from chapter 8. In chapter 8, you see that you have different promotional objectives that firms pursue. So here you see, for instance, increase our consumer awareness and curiosity, or change consumers' belief or attitudes, or influence the purchase intent of customer and or potential customers, maybe stimulate trial use of the brand, convert one-time brand users into repeat purchasers, or switch consumers from competing brands. So I think that one of these would be enough. If you feel that it requires 2, well, that's good, but no more than 2, although that will require maybe developing more marketing tactics and activities later on in the rest of the assignment, but they must be from this list in chapter 8. And you will briefly explain in this section C how this objective addresses one or more of the SWOT elements that you identified in the previous section. You don't have to provide here yet what specific marketing activities or tactics you will carry out. That will be coming later in future assignments. Last but not least, include references using APA format style, and that means you have to provide in-text citations. For example, up here when you describe the trends of the industry, or when you mention SWOT analysis elements, well, you provide in parentheses the author or the source and the year of the publication or that report was generated. So that's in parentheses, in text, in the paragraph. And then at the end of the document here of your report, you provide a list of references with those same corresponding sources.